Hello, everyone, and welcome back to episode 2 of Path of Legends, our Pathfinder 2nd Edition actual play podcast where we play select adventure paths. Right now, we are just getting started in Triumph of the Tusk, a orc-themed adventure path. If you missed our first episode, it's up on YouTube. Go check it out after this, but you haven't really missed all that much. Basically, the party is trying to they have come to a convention of sorts that's being held by Ardax the White-Haired, a orc leader who is trying to unite all the orc tribes in the land of Belkson, and he's having a party about it, and nothing could possibly go wrong. So the party have been recruited to go on a hunt with some attractive half-orc ladies. And they're ostensibly trying to hunt aurochs, which are basically giant extinct cows that are not extinct in this world. But they haven't found them yet. Unfortunately, they did run into a bunch of giant insects last time called oncrovs, or onkegs if you've played D&D. They were pretty nasty, but the party drove them away and was able to get some sleep. And I guess we can go ahead and dive into things. But first, I do want to make note that Z and Perky are absent this week. We missed them and hope to see them next time. But, you know, for now, it's just the 5 of us, so...
Stick her in the camp.
We'll make it work.
We're making it work. So, we rejoin our fearless adventurers in the morning after the Onkrov attack. You encounter no further issues during the night, and you rise in the morning ready to continue the hunt. So you can, if you have not done so already, you can go ahead and all heal yourselves back to full, making ample use of your out-of-combat healing abilities.
I have to go back, log myself back in. It's all that restarting.
Touch me, touch you, weird spider druid man.
I don't want anyone to touch me.
From my perspective, he is a druid.
You weird Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
He said it. He's the first. I'm not the first one to say it.
Additionally, you were able to heal some of the orc ladies who were grievously injured by the Onkrovs. Just to remind you, their names are Heen, Janeth, and Rask. Rask was at 1 hit point, and Janeth was actually knocked down, unconscious, so...
And dead.
Well, dying. She was stabilized, and you have healed her. They are very thankful for your aid. So we continue. I think this is day 3 of your hunt. So...
Wouldn't it be day 2?
Day 1, you basically didn't do anything, and then day 2, you rested, and then day 2 is you actually started contributing to the hunt. So you're on day 3 now, so you have a chance, all of you have a chance to attempt to aid the hunt in some way. There are a number of options available to you. There's like a number of different skill checks you can do to try and aid. If you want to help with tracking, you can do hunting lore, nature, plains lore, scouting lore, stealth, or survival or perception. And of course the DCs are all different. The more specific the skill is, the lower the DC. And then if you want to socialize, help the mood, improve the morale a little bit, that you could do Belkson lore, crafting, diplomacy, orc lore, performance, or society.
I do performance.
Okay. You want to sing us a song of your people?
Hmm.
We put a song out there.
Sing
Oh,
me
that
the
I
was
guess
song
I'll
actually
do
of your people.
I'll do a stealth check to try to track.
27
27 on performance.
performance.
Okay, that is a success. So I
Mine's
believe
I
15.
you earn
like,
one victory
and
point.
we go walking down the road. And we don't know what's about to happen.
And you
But
said
that's okay.
we could do a nature check.
Yes, nature
Ooh,
check
yeah.
to help track.
You don't have to know what's a coming. As long as you got friends and your weapons, you can do anything you want. This is original song.
I am fascinated by this song that you have going on. Okay, so 15 is a failure on a nature check. Fortunately, 19 is a success on a stealth check.
Nice.
Let's see.
I'm a medic, not a hunter.
Yeah, let me double check the victory point rules. I can't remember if there's... Oh, yeah, okay, it says right here. You can't earn more than 4 points per day, and of these, only 2 can be earned by socializing. So you got 1 point for socializing and 1 point for stealth.
Oh, the party can only get 4 per day.
Yes, in total. Your
Okay.
points are tracked all together.
Nice.
I pray to God again. Dude, will it do anything? Otherwise, I've realized I am entirely useless.
As far as you know, you have no way of knowing if it would help or not. I mean, couldn't hurt. Might make you feel a little better.
Listen,
kind of
it's
like
okay
praying
if you can't.
in the real world.
Held
So
in
we
logic.
keep walking, and you are praying,
Just
and
Dora
nothing's
kind of just
happening.
like comes up behind him, walking just like kind of like that, like pat on the back, like we're doing our best here
Just some orc ladies and some
to
stinky
comfort
ladies.
him, I guess, and to comfort myself because I keep failing.
Have you
Maybe you should
succeeded
roll
a single
higher.
check?
Nope, no, I have not.
Hell it.
If
Good
you
job.
just roll high enough, you can pass the checks.
That's the issue. He isn't.
I'm not a very
The
skillful
God is
skillful.
not in your favor, so you cannot pass.
Hey, my God loves me.
Okay, so that was... I think we're just going
Yet
to do
your
this
prayer
day
was
by day.
unanswered.
So that was day 3. So in day 4, you can make checks again. You also can roll perception. Anyone who doesn't have any of the listed skills can just do perception. You'll probably fail, but you know, you could roll a natural 20. You could,
You might perceive something.
yeah.
Oh man, I think my pills have kicked in.
You feeling
Oh.
better?
Yeah.
Okay, 19 is a success on nature.
Oh yes.
So for day 4, that's 1 point from Duroc. Old Duroc Obama.
14.
Unfortunately, a 14 is a failure on a performance.
I only rolled a 3.
I'll do
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Hold on.
Stealth
Hold on a
again for another
second.
day.
That's not correct. That's not supposed to be that number.
Okay, 22 is a
Oh, yeah, that was
success on a
just
stealth
raw.
check.
Does it matter at all if that 14 isn't correct? It's actually supposed to be 2 higher.
16 is still not a success.
Okay, well, I was just letting you know.
Unfortunately, Will, a 9 is a critical failure on a perception check.
Oh no.
God
So
dang
you
it.
actually lead the party astray and waste time with your poor senses.
Maybe I should keep playing and
So-
not do that.
Yeah, Will, you should just stop trying to be contributing.
Okay,
Just
so
keep playing.
Ask
I
your
mean-
God to contribute.
Like, if I roll bad on a performance check, it just means that like I hit a scratchy note and everyone went, that hurt my ears.
If let us directly into like thorn bushes.
A little record
Like,
scratch
don't-
moment.
You need to turn your helmet around, Tin Man. It's leaning to the left a little bit.
Okay,
Your eye hole
and
or like your ear.
all the while your comrade Sayuri, the gnome, she is just terribly sick.
Oh,
She has been just like throwing up and has the chills. She's clearly caught something, perhaps from those foul insects which attacked you the other night. So she is unhelpful.
This is Perky's punishment.
Yeah, that's her punishment. I don't know if y'all have like
Perky's
a
punishment.
cart or...
She has a walking cauldron she can sit
Oh,
in.
yeah.
She's a small person.
I don't think you're technically supposed to do that, but she is so small that like
Yeah.
she is just walking around. It's the walking cauldron. You know what that reminds me of? I don't know if any of you have ever read Discworld, but it reminds me of The Luggage.
I've not read that.
It
It reminds me of the bathtub from
That's what I was
Nightmare
thinking
Before
of.
Christmas.
yeah.
That's what I was thinking of.
Well, in Discworld, which is sort of a comedy fantasy series, one of the characters has a big chest that follows him around, and it's basically a mimic, but it also has like 1,000,000 feet on the bottom, like human feet that it walks around on.
Like a centipede, but with human feet?
Well, just like around the rim of the bottom of the chest.
I don't like that.
Mm.
uh, uh, uh.
Body
It
flesh.
reminds me of
horror.
Chester from Don't Starve.
I'm not
He's
familiar,
just a
but
little- it's just a little critter that's a chest, and he's cute and follows you
Oh, I
around.
know him. I know him. He's cute.
Oh yeah, I remember that character.
It took me a bit to remember him.
okay.
Friends
not
like
like-
obsessed with Don't Starve, so
Did we
I can
get?
tell.
Did we get our? Did we get our 4 points? I feel like we only got 3.
I think we're at
So for
Mm.
day 4, you
We
got...
got 1.
I think you got a grand total of 1 because Dobrinia's critical failure cost you a point. So it kind of canceled out one of the 2 points you earned that day.
Oh, I thought it was 4 for the whole trip.
That was 4 per
Is
day.
it 4?
No,
Was it 4 per day?
you can earn up to a maximum of 4 per day.
Oh my god, I was thinking it was 4 for the whole trip. Oh my
No.
god, now I feel stupid.
No, I'm not going to tell you how many you need or how long you have to get it. Because
Well,
that's
now I
not in the
feel
spirit
bad
of
that
the
I
game.
failed.
In fact, I probably shouldn't even be telling you that there's points at all, but you know, it's a game.
I swear.
Well,
I'm gonna keep playing.
since I failed my performance check, could I try a different check for the day?
I'm going to say no because I think that represents your entire efforts for the day.
Okay.
So day 5, go ahead and everyone make your rolls if you wish to.
yes.
yes.
Why did these keep turning themselves on? Oh,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
God damn it.
Uh-oh.
who rolled a fucking 1?
Tyler
Uh-oh.
did.
God,
That
Tyler.
was a play, though.
Well, fortunately,
playing.
both Dobrinia and Makua
You know, Tyler
got
did it?
successes.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't do it.
I got a success.
Okay, so 3 successes and 1 crit fail. So a grand total of plus 2 points.
Wow, Tyler, if you had just rolled a good roll, we could have.
I'm working on it.
Or at least been negligible and not cost us 1.
Okay,
Jesus.
I like
and
how
that was
you've done
day
somehow
5, so now it is day 6.
manageable.
You guys are starting to get a little bit tired of this trek.
Yes.
It's been almost a
Very
week
much.
of just
Tyler,
hiking through the wilderness. You're starting to pick up trails of aurochs, but like you feel like you're not really gaining a whole lot of ground.
Okay.
So go ahead and make your checks for day 6.
My things keep turning off. What is that about?
There we go.
Unfortunately, religion doesn't do anything. Will.
Why not? I
18
know.
is a failure
If I
on
do-
stealth.
It's better that I do that than touch perception.
Boo.
24 is a success on nature. 26 is a
26.
success on performance.
Woohoo.
So you
So 2.
yes. So by the end of this day, Heen, who has been off scouting by herself, she returns to your group and she says, good news, I've found a small herd of aurochs that are going up the mountains. We should be able to pick them off. It's not too many.
Hell yeah.
So let's So
And then
and
that's-
so the women, also the orc women, or half orc women, I should say, all say, we prefer to attack at night, but we realize that you not all of you are able to see like we can in the darkness. In fact, I think let's see, who has dark vision?
I think I do.
I think it's just you. I think everyone else has low light,
Well, Will has.
except for
Lumen.
Dobrynia, who has weak-ass human eyes. So he has nothing.
Yeah.
I have low light.
He's
Oh,
blind.
All right. So you can certainly attack during the day if you wish. So it's up to you whether you want to, because it's the sun is starting to set, so it's up to you whether you want to go now and try to attack them in the dim light, wait till nightfall, or camp and then catch up to them in the morning.
Is it like? What time of day is it?
It's currently sunset. So it's about time to start making camp if you're gonna.
We should take advantage of the dark of the night.
Okay, yeah, you can go
I
now
was
and it'll be
thinking,
like
early
dim
fall.
light,
Yeah.
which all of you except Dobrynia can see fine in.
But my job's mostly just stand there and then just let them hit me.
Well, we don't want you to get up close because you're a little louder than the rest of us.
Clang, clang,
What do you
clang,
mean I'm
clang.
not that loud? Only like late mail.
Okay.
Are we in agreement of striking now?
Yeah, and the your comrades, the orcs, are they say any time is fine. We can go now. We're hungry. We want to eat some aurochs meat.
Make up for this
Okay.
lost time.
Okay, so let's go ahead and go over to the map real quick. So you see, you are led across this cliff, and the women say, "There's 2 of them up ahead. Should be pretty easy pickings. They're separated from the greater herd, so much easier to deal with than an entire herd of the beasts." Indeed, the land here is rocky and mostly barren except for small patches of tough, low grass and a few scraggly bushes. The flood road cuts through a low valley to the north, and low, steep walls give a raised vantage point over the dry riverbed. You see, in the distance, a dozen aurochs are grazing on one of the patches of grass. And 2 of them have sort of broken away from the group and have come up this cliff here to perhaps look for tastier grasses.
We are on a floating island.
You're not on a floating island, you're just on a cliff. So,
I don't see no cows.
so I'll put your allies here on the map with you as well. Here's Heen and Janeth and Rask.
Now, can I make bushes around us where we can get closer?
Yeah, in fact, you can stealthing up to them is probably preferable because these creatures, in fact, I'll go ahead and reveal them on the map because you can hear them and whatnot around the corner, and they look like sort of a cross between a cow and a buffalo, or a bison, I should say, like big hairy cattle with long pointed horns, and this is what they look like.
Oh, they're cute.
They are kind of cute.
Can I keep it as a pet?
Please
You could
tip 'em
certainly
over.
try. So yeah, you know that they are very common sources of meat and fur and ivory for the orcs who live here. In fact, your comrades here are practically drooling in anticipation with the anticipation of killing these things, having some nice aurochs beef to eat for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe making some money on their hides, that kind of thing. So Heen suggests a two-pronged approach, some of you moving north to cut off the escape route, while the rest of you move in on one of the creatures from the south.
They are. They remind me of these like cows. Looks like those like shaggy cows.
Yeah, Highland cows. Yeah. She says the goal is to only take down one. That's all we need. But if we manage to take down both, you know, the more the merrier.
Hell yeah.
How does she want this?
To split the party. Some of you go to the north to cut off their escape route, while the rest of you approach from the south.
How would we get to the north?
You could climb over this, you know, landscape here. Don't worry too much about the actual like
Oh, okay.
terrain. This is just like an example map. Yeah, and there's a little path there.
I say her group goes this way while we go up the path.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys, she'll move up with her allies here, and you guys can go up just move your tokens up to the top area here. You don't have to worry about following the exact path. There aren't any walls drawn on this map, so you can just move yourself straight there. Yeah, and then the idea is you guys would kind of go like over here and cut off their path.
Okay.
Saying
who the
that
fuck is
because,
that doing all that wiggling. Stop. Stop
Unfortunately, these hunters, it came with no bow, so...
Yeah, I don't know why they
So
did
they
it that
kind-
way. In fact, I think in the book, they don't even provide a stat block for them. Although...
Okay. Dust. Please stop moving.
I'm circling.
It's a lot.
Oh yeah, no, it actually just says they use the basic
Like,
stat
quite
block
idea.
for a half-orc with a perception modifier. So, yeah, so
The
this
idea of
is literally...
over here.
by the book what they have. It's so funny that they didn't give them a bow, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, you guys can move to the path to the north. Okay, I'll just put you there. I don't know where. Oh, you guys are on the same tile here. Okay, so you guys go ahead and roll stealth, and that will be your initiatives for this combat.
Oh, nice. That means I can use my brand new surprise attack.
Yeah,
25.
it's the only thing funnier than 24.
Mm-hmm.
Are you rolling stealth checks?
Yes, stealth for
Yeah.
initiative.
Roll higher stealth.
My stealth is very bad.
Roll the lowest stealth.
4. I rolled the lowest stealth. Because I have a +2, and I rolled 2.
Don't worry, mine's 1. Oh,
Okay.
you're actually worse than me.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Well, the
I said I
Aurochs
rolled a
all
2
rolled
with a
pretty damn
+2.
well.
Damn.
So let's go ahead and begin our encounter.
Perceptive beast. Yeah,
In fact, I think an auroch is first.
Yeah.
And then dust, and then another auroch.
Yeah, so
Dust, you rolled 1 point higher than an auroch. How does it make you feel?
Pretty good, because I can stab him now.
okay, so first up is one of the aurochs. It sees you all approaching, and it just kind of stamps its heels, drags its hooves through the dirt, and puffs out its breath at you. Kind of lowers its horns threateningly. It's basically trying to tell you, hey, back the fuck off. But it doesn't actually do anything.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a cow.
It's giving you a warning before it does anything. So, next up, Makua.
Alright. So I have to remember the range of all my attacks.
30 feet is typical.
Yeah.
So why is still paused? There we go.
I gotta zoom in, I can't read that. Alright, so this is 30.
You are aimed at the enemy.
True. I'm gonna do Cyburst, I think, on this guy.
Okay. I don't know if y'all can hear my cat just absolutely screaming her head off.
And
She's found a toy. That is what she's trying to tell us.
Ooh.
Okay, so
So I'm...
Cyburst.
I need 3d4 bludgeoning is what I need.
Okay, so it needs a reflex save. That's pretty
I guess
good.
you would have to do your
That's
save
maximum
first.
damage.
Hell yeah.
17 is a failure, so it will take full damage. Alright, 12 points of bludgeoning damage as it is struck with psychic energies. It has no way of comprehending what the fuck you just did to it. On account
Brain
of
hurting.
being a beast.
Good.
But
And
they're
that's just one
thoroughly
action.
spooked by this.
Off battle toy.
Okay, so
Okay.
I think you have one action remaining. Actually, no, that was one action.
Yeah.
So you have 2 actions remaining if you want to cast a spell.
I suppose that might be it. And since I already did an attack spell, that means that or an attack action.
Cyburst
that-
does not have the attack crate. Because it's a saving
perfect.
throw based effect.
Perfect. So then we shall Void Warp.
Okay. It gets a fort save. You think they might be pretty fortitudinous. They do look quite beefy. No pun intended. So that is a
Oof. Yeah, you definitely. I shouldn't be
25 to that, which I think is a resounding success, but not a critical one.
Yeah.
So they'll take half damage. So 4
half
points of void damage as their flesh just like tears open on the side in one spot.
Hell yeah. We'd love to see it.
All right. Well, now it is that aurochs' turn. It is. It don't like that.
Does it realize that it's me that's doing that?
It doesn't. It probably doesn't. But it's probably. Well, let's see. What does it want to do?
why is Tyler in the back of this group?
I don't know. I've moved.
Why am I further ahead than Tyler? I feel like I should be further in the back.
You can change your position if you need to.
It
I
won't
just
let
put
me.
you guys there because you all weren't doing it.
The GM has granted your request. Good. Everyone be my shield.
So, yeah, basically, I think what it's going to do is just going to take out its fear on whatever creature is closest. So it is going to use a wild charge activity. Allows it to stride up to twice and make a single horn strike against any foe along its path. You guys are kind of blocking it, so it is just going to move up to here. And then it's going to attack the creature that was closest, which is Makiwa. Is that how you pronounce it, by the way, or is it Makiwa?
I've been pronouncing it Makiwa.
Okay. Well, it's your character, so you tell me.
Yeah. That's how I've been saying it.
Okay. So Makiwa, it is going to make a horn strike against you. So it just charges and it lowers its horns on the top of its head and thrusts them in your direction. That's a natural 19 for a total of 29 to hit.
Oof.
Is that a critical hit?
That is
That is a critical hit.
All right. Well, you're going to take some critical damage.
3.
Okay, 22 points of piercing damage as the horn tears a gash into your shoulder.
Will you gonna do anything about that?
And then for its third action, it is going to
Nope.
knock down. So
On
it
me?
gets on you, yes. In fact, it has to do that on you. So it gets an attempt to trip you. That is a 17 against your reflex DC.
That is my reflex DC.
Okay, so that is a success. You are now prone. Where's the conditions? There it is. Prone. That is its turn. It is Heen's turn. She is... I really wish they had bows like they had in their pictures.
You could have put it in.
Okay, so she is going to move up within 20 feet. Let's see, her speed is, I think, 25. Yeah. So that's... up here. And then she is going to use an action called Tangle Prey. She draws a bola from her belt, whirls it around, and makes a ranged strike with it. That is a 24 to hit, which hits. That does 10 points of non-lethal damage, or which is just damage in this, but it can't make you go into dying. And additionally, she gets a free athletics check in order to trip them. That is not going to succeed. That's a 12. So she slings the bolas towards the creature's feet, but it catches on its horns and just batters it in the face. And for her third action, she is going to draw her pick. And that is her turn. Now it is Jeanette's turn. She's gonna move. She's gonna do much the same. She's gonna move 25 feet. And I think she's still within 20 feet of the creature. Nope, she is 30. Nope, hold up. 25 feet away, so she's not close enough to do that attack. So she is just going to draw her pick and wait. Okay, Durak. It is your turn. Durak Obama.
Alright,
Maybe please, though.
I guess I will try to do a battle medicine on... I really wish it showed his character's name for me and not Dust's character.
Yeah,
Oh,
we have to
Makiwa.
edit the prototype tokens.
I'm going to try to use battle medicine on him.
That's valid.
Which is what? Treat wounds. Oh, you can't just click it. Okay. What is treat wounds? Just a...
You make
check?
a medicine check, yeah.
Okay.
And I think if you are an expert in medicine, I don't know if you are or not, you can do the higher
I am
DC.
trained.
You're trained, so you cannot. You can only target DC 15.
DC 15?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use... Give me 1 second to figure that out. How this still works again when I first read it. Make sure I'm using it correctly.
You got a banky? You got a banky, little baby? You got a banky? Oh my goodness, so cute. Oh my goodness. So you got a...
So I can use assurance medicine, right? If I have it, and that'll just give me a 16.
I think so. Let me double check whether you can use assurance under duress. I think you can, which is the whole point of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no conditions associated with it. You can just always do it. So yes, you can.
Okay. No, I'll use that.
Okay. Get a 16. Yeah, perfect. So go ahead and roll. Oh man, I think it's 2d8 plus 4. Let me check.
Why is there no button or action for...
It's just 2d8.
Okay, 2d8?
Mm-hmm.
You good baby.
Slash 2d8. Nope.
Okay, 10 points of healing to Makiwa.
Something.
That's not nothing.
It's one action, right?
Yes, battle medicine is uno actione. Or action,
And then I
guess.
will... Fortunately... do that. Move. Then I will put a Timber Sentinel right here.
Sorry, where?
Right here.
Okay.
So I don't think I can put it right here. I can't tell this thing's token.
It's a large creature, so it's a 2x2. Gotta find the ding dang tree again. Anyway, we'll say you're good on that. Go to the next turn. Dobrynia, it is your turn.
I think it's might be broken.
Yeah, because we can't hear you well.
What?
Oh, coming through a little bit.
Can you not hear me?
Now we can.
Oh, okay.
Are you took
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So, myself, stuffy, my goal. came home, so I was talking to her.
Okay, well, it is your turn,
First, I
so...
would want to strike it.
Okay. Okay, a 22 is a palpable hit.
Okay. Okay.
Decent damage.
Okay,
Champion
10
special.
points of slashing.
Okay. Then I will raise my shield. There.
Okay, so strike and raise shield.
Raise my shield.
You have one action left. Oh, devoted guardian. Okay. And who is your chosen ward? Is it going to be Durak or Makiwa? We can't hear you if you're talking.
Like he's speaking a different language now.
Yeah.
It just
like a
matched
robot.
everything you said
Yeah.
into each other.
Okay, sorry. A weak weapon.
You're still cutting out really
Yeah,
badly.
what I've been saying.
Yeah, we're having issues hearing you, Will. He's typing in the chat.
Yeah.
He said, trying to fix it. Okay.
Okay, so you choose Makiwa as your chosen ward. Okay, cool. Next up, it is Rask's turn, the other woman. She's gonna move 25 feet. Then, let's see, is she within 20 feet of the beast? Yes, she is. So she's also gonna do a Tangle Prey. She's gonna draw her bola and strike. That is a 24, which is a hit. Just gonna roll damage. Kind of low, 5 points of non-lethal bludgeoning. Then she gets to make an athletics check. Oh, that's pretty good. 24. That is a success. So she has tripped the auroch.
Big tumble down. Boom.
So, yeah, then for her third action, she is going to also draw her pick.
Good old
All right.
cow tip.
Now it is Frizzlin's turn. Oh. Let me unmute Abby. Abby, it is your turn.
Wait, was I muted for a while there?
Yeah, because you were talking to
If
the
you've been
cat.
talking, then yeah.
Was I muted during talking to the cat?
Yes,
Did I mute myself or did you mute me?
I did.
Oh my god, I had the shortcut for the regular thing, not for here. I thought I had done it.
It's okay. Go ahead and take your turn.
Oh, it doesn't work on here. Am I muted or unmuted?
You are not muted. We can
We can hear you.
Oh. Well, it's still making the noise, the muting noise. That's why I was like confused when I pressed my shortcut.
Yeah, I don't know, honey.
I was
Okay, we
trying to be
did our
responsible and mute myself before I talked to the cat.
Well, just go ahead and take your turn for now.
Like how we did all of our audio testing before.
Well, listen, I've never done this on Windows. Or whatever the hell you call it when you're playing on Discord through internet.
The browser. Yeah, it's probably because of that, honey. Just don't worry about it. Go ahead and take your turn.
At least your thing's walking. I don't think anybody can hear me.
I can hear you now. We can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I've been mumbling to myself. Oh.
I'm gonna do lingering composition.
Okay. So, let's see. You spend a focus point. And then your next action is it says if you cast a cantrip composition with a duration of 1 round, attempt a performance check. The DC is usually a standard difficulty DC of a level equal to the highest level target of your composition, which is just you, I think. So go ahead and make a performance check. I think this works the same as extend boost for summoner.
So, I basically chose something very similar to what I was playing
Yeah,
the
in
last
fact,
game.
this works identically to extend boost.
Okay, well then I know how to fucking use it. 'cause
Yeah,
I
it's just with
played
performance instead of with, whatever thing is.
nature.
Okay, a 29 is a success. I want to make sure I think that might be a critical success.
Come on, critical success.
Come on.
Yeah, that's a critical success.
Woohoo! Means
Okay,
to get
so
4 rounds instead of 3.
yeah, so go ahead and do your courageous anthem. You get 4 rounds.
4 rounds. Woo! That's 1 turn, right?
That was 1 action, yes.
Yes. Still got 2. Okay. Oh, wait, okay. Hold on a second.
Oops.
What's the area? I always forget what the area of effect is. Is it 30 feet?
Well, it should be under the courageous anthem spell.
I know,
60-foot emanation.
Everything's either 30 or 60, unless it's something like a long range, which is not usually at this point. 60 feet, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to reach the other people over there, but just don't get further than this from me. This is as far as my shit will go.
Yeah.
Which, we're all 5 feet from each other, so it's not really that big of a deal. That's my first action. Then I'm going to cast something. Don't you do me.
Get a +1 to our attack rolls.
And damage rolls and saves against fear.
Hell yeah. You have what? Is that 1 action or 2 actions?
It was 1 action to do that, so now she's got two other whole actions to spend if she wants to cast a spell or.
Yeah, I'm looking at my. It's been a hot minute since I've not had to do that every turn.
It's been 1 week since you looked at this.
2.
I know. I just wanted to do a Bare Naked Ladies reference.
Listen,
I feel like I'm young now because I don't know what that is.
It's banned from the 90s.
From Digimon.
Oh,
God.
oh, okay. From the olden days where dinosaurs existed?
Yes.
And okay, cool. Okay, cool.
That was the song, right? That played in Digimon?
Yes, it is. That was in the English dub the English version of Digimon the movie, which was actually 3 different movies mashed up together.
Wait, there was a song called Bare Naked Ladies in a Digimon movie?
No, the band is called Bare Naked Ladies. Yeah. The song is called One Week.
Yeah. In 1 week since you looked at him. You've probably heard him before.
Yeah, if you've heard the song
Falling.
$1 million. If I had $1 million. If I
No,
had
I've never
$1
heard that song.
million.
It's sung a lot in our house. Hi, Sarah.
Anyway, Abby, what's it gonna be? I bought you quite a lot of time.
I'm gonna go with Phase Bolt.
Okay, against the nearest one.
Yes.
Okay, make a spell attack roll. $26 is a hit.
Oh, I get a +1. I forgot to add that. If
Well,
that
the
helps.
27 is still a hit, but not a crit.
Isn't it? Automatically add the +1?
Your Courageous Anthem
did.
adds the +1,
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
because you have
It's
the
already-
effect on you.
I did not realize that.
That's okay.
Pretty cool that it does that.
Oh,
Well, I put the effect on your token.
Oh, you
but,
had to?
Yeah, but it does automatically add it to your rolls and stuff. So go ahead and roll your damage.
that's right.
Numbers.
All right,
14.
14
Oh,
points
no.
of piercing damage.
That's like
Nice.
pretty high.
Yeah, so you riddle this creature's hide with energy bolts, and it starts bleeding out of many points. It looks very rough, and
I start doing spirit guns.
pew pew pew. Okay, Good turn.
That's a 2 turn, so that's
top of round 2. It is the second aurochs' turn.
Which is
Not
our.
not yours. It's the, or I'm sorry,
Oh,
it's the
right,
first
right,
aurochs' turn. The one
Yes.
near your allies. It's gonna start by standing up. So it spends an action doing that, and it is going to.
It's
move
so big
up.
it should take 2 turns.
Not how that works, actually, because its legs
Bigger
are
feet.
sized to scale. It's gonna trot up, and then it is going to make a horn
I don't know, have
attack
you seen
against.
a cow? They have tiny feet.
It's gonna make a horn attack against the closest enemy, which is Miss Bone Snap here. Okay,
You say
natty,
trot.
natty 18 for a 28. It's a good thing he attacked her, because that is not a critical hit. Okay, that is 11 points of piercing damage as it scrapes across her side. You hear her shout in the distance, but she says, "I'm okay! I'm okay!" And that is
Then
the
a boulder
aurochs'
falls
turn.
onto her.
Yeah, a rock falls and she dies.
No, just like, I'm okay. I'm so okay.
Thud.
Boosh.
Makiwa, it is your turn.
Okay, first I'm gonna unleash Psyche.
Okay.
I can do that.
Yeah.
You
So
go.
now I go Super Saiyan.
You go to 100%.
Plus Ultra.
Yeah. Super instinct or ultra instinct or whatever the fuck.
Then Psyburst. What effect? I'm sure that'll just work. Wait. I'm sorry. What the hell is Mind Shift?
It's when you take some drugs and
Okay, well, I think that means my Mind Shift is off.
Post it and we can read it. We can read it together.
well, you are still prone, though I don't know if that matters all that much.
Is my brain prone?
Your brain, yeah, your brain doesn't much care. But if you're trying to make an attack roll, that may affect it. Yeah, you take a penalty to attack rolls.
Okay, well this one's not.
Yeah.
An
Okay.
attack roll.
Psyburst, you burst it. I'm about to burst.
Okay, so 3d4. It's actually 3d4 plus 1.
Yeah, because you got the Courageous Anthem. So it needs to make a reflex save. Okay, that is a 28, which is a critical success.
So
It takes no
that's
damage.
no damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, Dust, you're not having good luck today, are you?
It fucking ducks and weaves under your bursts. He's like, can't touch this.
How's the crawl action work?
You move 5 feet,
5?
I think.
There we go. Now I'm prone over here.
Okay. You have 1 action left.
No, that's 3. Unleash.
Oh, Unleash is an action. No,
Cybers.
Unleash is a free action.
It's free?
Mm-hmm.
It is. It says that right above it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why it has other requirements. Okay. Then I guess I'll stand up now.
Okay. You stand.
And that's my turn.
All right. Well, it is now the aurochs' turn. It is hurt badly, and it is terrified by this. So it is going to do an activity called Trample.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, that
no.
means that it can deal damage even if there's a blocker.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true.
Can it go through
Just
a
like
tower
in
shield?
Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, it has Trample because it's a big beefy green creature.
It would be.
So
But does
what it
if a
does
tower
in
shield-
what it does in Pathfinder, though, is it can stride up to double its speed, moving through the spaces of creatures of the listed size, which is medium or smaller, trampling each creature whose space it enters. The monster can attempt to trample the same creature only once in a single use. It deals damage, but trampled creatures can attempt a basic reflex save at the listed DC. So, you all 4 of you need to make me a reflex save.
Okay.
At least my highest of the saves. I'm trying to turn my Courageous Anthem off. What is breath control?
That helps you breathe underwater,
Oh.
or helps you hold your breath underwater.
Why do I have so many untoggled things in my reflex saving throw? Because like
All right,
Courageous Anthem
natural
wasn't
1
turned
for
on.
Dobrania.
What's
Sorry.
Sarah? Can you help me real here? What is hold mark?
That's the one of your feats, I think.
You want to hero
That was your
point there?
ancestry feat.
Can I do that for this roll?
I don't know what it does.
It apparently gives me a +1 to my saving throw. Because it's currently turned off, but if I toggle it on, I get a +1.
No, it's a status bonus to saves against spells from the listed tradition. For the Defiled
Well, why
Corpse
is it in
hold,
here, then?
it's only against divine spells.
Okay,
In case
I
you
was
get
just-
hit with a divine spell, someone casts
Okay.
fucking
Okay.
slay
I just
living
want to
on
let you know that Courageous Anthem was toggled off in here, so I toggled it back on.
No, it's toggled off for that save because Courageous Anthem only affects saves that are against fear effects. This is not a fear effect. This is a hoof to the face effect.
Okay, I don't
I got
like
19, sorry.
that. Okay.
So just go ahead and roll your reflex save.
I'm rolling.
Okay, just making sure.
Fuck.
Okay, so all of you failed except for Durak got a success. And Dobrynia, I think you get a retributive strike. If you would like to take it. Because this creature has damaged every single one of your allies, including yourself. Okay, a 26 is a hit. For 8 points of damage. So here's what's gonna happen.
How does his shield work?
I don't think he planted he just raised it. He didn't plant it and take cover. So those of you who failed, which is all of you except for Durak, you're gonna take 11 points of piercing damage. However, Will, who are you choosing to protect from with your retributive strike? It can be yourself if you want.
I don't think you can choose an ally. It has to be an ally, and you are not an ally.
No, you are your own ally.
Huh? I thought it specifies that.
Yes, you are always your own ally unless an effect says you can't choose yourself for purposes of this.
We're still waiting on Will.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'll just give the damage, take off some of the damage from whoever you pick. Everyone else is going to take 11 points of piercing. I'm sorry, from hoof. It's going to be bludgeoning instead. I clicked the horn, but the hoof actually does the same amount of damage. Half to Durak, who succeeded his save. However, as it is trampling past you, Dobrynia lands a palpable strike from his longsword, slaying the beast as it is running.
Wait, who took the derivative strike thing? Because everyone just took 11 points of damage.
Yeah, I don't know yet.
Oh, the point Mawiwa.
Okay, you're protecting Makiwa. So Makiwa, you get
I've been trying to
5 points back. Yeah, sorry, it's.
You're good. My thing flows.
I think Foundry is using a lot of your CPU usage, which is causing your mic to break up.
Yeah, you could probably turn the quality down on Foundry.
I think I'll turn all the because your laptop is what, like, bottom and like
this is meant for this. This was meant for like school.
Yeah.
Okay, so the aurochs tries to barrel past all four of you to break free and run away. It hits you all, but with a timely strike by Dobrynia, you slash at it as it runs away, and it collapses into the dust, slain.
Shit. Did you just do a ninja shit on it?
Yeah, I did.
But falling on your ass?
It's like fucking Sword Art Online when they just charge each other and then one of them collapses in the background.
And so it is
Just
now
literally
Heen's
that.
turn. She says, she lets out a triumphant cry, and she says, "Yeah, you got it!"
While I'm laying on my back.
She says, "All right, ladies, disengage. We got what we came for." So
You
they
don't wanna Continue get the
hunt.
She is going to just climb up this dirt wall here. Oops, wrong one. Here's Heen. She's gonna move up here, and Janeth is gonna do the same thing. Durak, it is your turn. You can wait if you want, or if you're feeling lucky, you can try to charge down the last aurochs and go for a double kill.
Double kill.
Triple kill.
What damage?
Kill-tacular.
I gotta see what the range of this spell is.
Apocalypse.
Dream
So,
Crusher.
it is a 60 feet, 10-foot burst.
Yeah, the creature is 70 feet from you. So you would
So
need
I
to
can-
move closer.
No? It's a 10-foot burst.
Yeah, but the way that range works on a spell is that all effects...
So would it not be, if I hit 60, would it not burst into a 10, which is in its space?
It would, but it would
It
be
says
cut
within.
off by the 60 feet range.
Within 60 feet.
Yeah, so the way that range works is that all effects of a spell have to be contained within that range. Yeah, it's weird, but
Oh,
that's
not what I meant.
why that's why we have range.
I am not meaning to click these as things.
Well, stop doing that.
Yeah, stop
Get some
doing-
help.
I'm trying.
I'm kidding. What's it gonna be?
I'm trying to figure out how to throw a fucking javelin.
Well, do you have one drawn?
I make one in my hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, let's see. That's
I'm
I
trying
don't
to see
know
how much
your-
damage it
your
does.
shit works.
Okay, I'll just move 10 feet up. blast
It
it
just uses elemental blast,
Yeah.
which
With,
has a. What's the range on elemental blast?
Well, it gets the effect of the javelin.
Oh, well, you choose one of three options. Range increment 100 feet and volley 30 feet, range increment 50 feet and propulsive, or range increment 20 feet and thrown.
Mhm.
So you choose the range that you want on that.
Shit. Where are you reading that?
It's in the text of weapon infusion.
Weapon infusion?
Yeah, so when you choose a ranged attack, you choose the range and you get a secondary property based on that. So if you want 100 feet range, you take the volley 30 feet trait in addition, which just means you take a penalty if it's less than 30 feet away. If you pick 50 feet, you get the propulsive trait. If you pick 20 feet, you get the thrown trait.
So I would have to choose 100?
Yeah. Unless you're okay with taking like the 50 feet and taking a -2 penalty to hit.
It's fine. Take the 100. Just anthem. This counts as a... this counts as a 2-action... Bam. Didn't even fucking roll well.
An 18. That is a hit.
Oh, okay. And the damage will be... So do I add the damage of oh wait, no, it doesn't let me.
It
Courageous
doesn't
Anthem.
change the damage. It just lets you change the damage type based on
No,
the
no,
weapon.
it had in my modifiers Courageous Anthem still up.
Yeah, you still have Courageous Anthem.
But it won't let me click it on. For some reason.
Yeah, I don't know. We can just add 1 damage to it. It's fine. Okay, so 13 points of damage.
And that was 1 action, or 2 actions. Oh, okay, no, I guess that's my turn. Yeah.
Okay. Dobrynia, it is your turn. It's up to you whether you want to chase down this other aurochs or if you are content with the single one you have slain so far.
As a mile away from you.
Yeah, I will not be bullied. I don't think in full like heavy arm I can run all the way over there.
It's 65 feet from you, so
What's your movement speed? 20?
I would not be able to get to it.
you could get
Oh,
up
you
to
have
5
the
feet away from it if you just went directly there. But yeah, you'd have trouble with that.
I'm just gonna pass and say I'm good with one.
Okay. Okay. Last or.
I don't think I
Rast's
actively
turn.
moved my character.
She's just gonna move up the hill.
Haven't.
That was like where I moved.
Okay, and then Abby, it is your turn.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
So I'm confused what we're even doing because Tyler was sending. Tyler threw something at the other one.
Yeah, he attacked the one in the
then-
distance. He hit it and dealt quite a bit of damage.
And what happened? That's the only thing I didn't hear was what Will did.
He did nothing.
I didn't do anything. I can't get over there.
What?
He's
Well, I'm
really
gonna climb
heavy.
up. I'm gonna climb up. I don't want to fucking deal with this shit.
Okay, you don't want to fight the other one?
Well, I don't want to be in its direct line of shit.
Okay.
I don't want it
Well,
to like.
all the women moved out of the way of it, so it ostensibly it's gonna run away from you and not towards you.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
It
have
just
anything
doesn't-
either that could like do that far of damage. Is my thing as well.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if I moved and then did something.
You
but I don't
could,
even
yeah,
know if
you
I have
could
anything.
move and then blast him.
Yeah.
Do I have the ability to move far enough to then be able to hit it? is
Yeah,
really
you'd.
the question.
Well, so I think
Move
all
30
of your
feet
range
and then-
spells are 30 feet. So, and you are
What is my movement is what 25?
25. You are what? I think 65 feet from it. Oh no, that's not you. 70 feet. Yeah, you're 75 feet from it. So, yeah, one
be just
movement would
outside
get
of
you
the
to 50 feet away.
Yeah, that wouldn't be enough.
You'd
I
have
think
to,
that's counting terrain in that measurement.
well, I mean, you know, moving 25 feet is just to here. And then that would be,
Yeah.
that would still
I
be
don't.
50
I don't
feet.
have anything. I don't have anything that could help for that really.
Okay.
So
Well, yeah, and it's going next, so you'd really have to run it down if you wanted to get it. I mean, it's
I don't
looking
have
pretty
the ability to
injured,
run it
but
down. No, I know it's pretty injured. I just don't have a way of like doing that.
okay, no
Like,
problem.
I mean, do I have any attacking spells that are only one action? 'Cause
I
could
don't
move
think you do.
twice, but I don't.
I think
no.
almost nobody has that.
Me,
You.
yeah, but I had to fucking move one.
I mean, I could double move and shield, but I don't think that's gonna do anything.
Yeah,
So
That's my issue. I can't really do
I
anything.
don't. I don't have anything to do.
okay. All right, so you do nothing. It is now the other aurochs' turn, and it is going to run away.
Yeah, there wasn't anything we could do about that, honestly.
Let me.
Unlike Tyler, we don't have fucking javelin. No, the rest of us don't have javelins and shit. We can just throw this bitch. We should have thrown a second
Throw
javelin.
my sword. Can I throw my sword at it?
You can try.
I think that would be terrible.
No.
That is
That
its
sounds
turn.
like a terrible idea.
Goes
The
like
lumping away.
2 feet away from
Does
you.
anyone want to try to chase this thing, or are you gonna let it go?
I don't think we could make it.
Wait, you.
Yeah. Because what's my move speed? Fucking 30. So I
Well-
can move 2 actions here. I don't think I can.
Maybe get-
You got 5 feet of movement over it, so eventually you could run it down if you really wanted to.
But I don't
You
think I could.
could-
I could do enough damage to
Yeah.
kill it.
It is near death.
Well, it's injured.
Yeah.
Reason my
none of you
tag
have
last
identified
time.
these creatures at all, so like you have no idea what it's how bulky it is. So yeah, so I'm getting what I'm getting is a resounding no from the party, and that is fine.
Yeah.
So you have successfully hunted an aurochs.
Nice.
As your heartbeat returns to normal, you take pride over your kill. Your allies come to join you, and they clap you on the back, and they say, well done, well done. We'll be eating pretty for quite a while with this. And in fact, like, I don't know if y'all have ever seen, like, a normal-ass cow. They're already huge. Like, the amount of food you can get off of a regular, real-world cow is quite a lot. This is twice that size, pretty much. It's huge.
This wouldn't be impressive to Duroc. So,
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a superhuman feat of strength, but it is a good hunt, nevertheless.
if anything, he's kind of pissed off that they let it get away.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
And they say, I mean, we're not going to chase it anymore. We've got what we came for. But if you guys want to go hunt, continue the hunt. That is your prerogative. So yeah. So they say, we can split here if you want, but we're going to go back to camp. Go back to Torrent Moot.
Let's go in by a cow. I kind of want to go back.
Come on, Tin Man.
I've been turned into a cow. Can I go home?
Hop on my back, Spider-Man.
I don't think you can carry me.
I can.
Can you? A guy in full fucking heavy armor?
I have +3 strength. I got you.
Additionally, since the hunters also thank you for protecting them during the hunt, especially when the Ankrovs attacked, and they award you with some goodies.
Lettuce.
Yeah, some lettuce. Everyone's favorite. Butter lettuce. No, they hand you a basket with some stuff in it. And they'll tell you what it is. So no need to identify. They give you a flare snare and a lesser camouflage die. They give you these as thanks for protecting them during the hunt, keeping them entertained, all that good stuff. They say, you're nothing if not entertaining.
I mean, we did all the work on this killing.
Yeah, you did kill the one auroch, but they did all the work on the scouting, pretty much.
What do you mean? My playing was super useful.
So, you just to pull back the veil a little bit, you needed 10 victory points in order to actually contribute to finding the aurochs. You guys got 8.
Hey, 3 of those were just from me.
But you did meet in the book the minimum requirement to gain experience from doing those skill checks.
What was the minimum?
Hey.
7.
How much did I contribute to that?
But you didn't earn 10, so you don't earn a reputation point from that. But you did earn reputation points from other things on this quest.
Like what?
Like completing the quest. And defending your camp from the Ankrovs.
Go.
Yeah.
Nice.
But wait, is that a concerned issue?
The
Ankrovs? I think you said they were common last time.
They are commonly, like, in this area. They are a common nuisance. But if you can ask the women, if you like, you would probably know. Although I guess since some of you are residents of this area, you would know that they are pretty common. But usually it's only like 1 or 2. the fact that there were so many of them, they may have, there's all sorts of reasons. Maybe they were displaced from their nest.
It's probably because of season.
Could be a seasonal thing. They're out hunting. They feel the coming of the waters reinvigorating the land. All sorts of reasons. But yeah, so you have completed your first quest.
Nice.
Play the music.
Da 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 da.
Now play the Persona music. Yeah. We're all dancing.
You want to be my romance for this game?
Excuse me.
There's no nurse here. I gotta find my romance for Persona.
Yeah,
okay.
You find her. You find that in your god.
Writing filthy Iomedae fan fiction late at nights in the I imagine people do that in this, just like write fan fiction of the gods. It's like writing filthy stories about Shaylin and Iomedae.
You have like fan fiction gods. Like you have gods that like want to push like people to like push other people into relationships. I forget what her name is. Like she was like a daughter of like love suicides, one of the goddesses.
What I've been saying I've been playing, I've actually just been writing oh my god, Rule 34 of Iomedae.
Hey, you choose however you want to spend your focus time.
And the funny thing about deities is that the more people believe in these stories, the more true they become.
Hello.
So it's like self-canonizing fan fiction.
Yeah.
I'm trying to convince people that this is true. My Rule 34 of my god.
And you're in Orkland, so they're like, okay, sure.
Yeah, okay, human. So you all make camp for the night. You together, through all of you, you're able to butcher this aurochs, get a lot of nice juicy meat. You have some delicious auroch steak. And the rest of it you salt and you wrap up in paper and put into your traveling your cart or whatever you have.
Bags.
Yeah. And you return back to Torrentmoot. It takes maybe a day or so to get back there. Because, you spent quite a lot of time traveling through the wilderness. You in fact spent 7 days doing so. But you weren't going in a straight line. You were kind of exploring all around the valley. So it only takes you about a day or so to get back to Torrentmoot.